Welcome to this full moon in Sagittarius meditation. The sun has just entered Gemini 3 days before the full moon, marking the transition from spring to summer and the culmination of the first half of the traditional year. This full moon occurring in your 4th house signifies a heightened awareness and intense feeling about your home, family, roots, and personal emotional foundation. It illuminates your way forward. It encouraging you to reassess, adjust, and realign your personal and domestic life to enhance your sense of security and fulfillment. This moon helped you wrap up the first half of the year and set intentions for the second half. The change-loving Gemini mingled with optimistic, freedom-loving Sagittarius will help you clearly see the way ahead and aim to fulfill your full potential and soul calling in terms of where you call home and emotional well-being. Let's begin by finding a comfortable space. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in. Filling your lungs completely, hold for a moment and then exhale slowly, releasing any tension or distraction. Continue to breathe deeply and evenly, allowing your mind to settle into the present moment. Let your facial muscles soften, your jaw and forehead relaxed, and your shoulders release any tension. Inhale the optimism and enthusiasm of Sagittarius. Exhaling any tension that might arise during this full moon, especially regarding your sense of security and emotional well-being. Focus on your breathing for a few minutes, feeling the life breath entering every cell of your being. Let go of any self-limiting belief related to your home, family, and inner self. Look to Jupiter, the ruler of this full moon, for inspiration. Jupiter house placements show where you can fulfill Sagittarius needs and build a solid emotional foundation for yourself, independently yet meaningfully connecting with others to achieve a larger purpose. With the full moon in Sagittarius illuminating your 4th house of home and family, you are invited to be completely honest about your emotional needs and the necessary fact backed up by Gemini in the opposite house. You have the strength and wisdom to move out into the broader realm of your inner and outer emotional life. It enables you to suit for your goals presented by the arrow of the archer. Look for where Jupiter house is the ruler of this full moon, as it will show how you can identify your subjective experience of home and personal emotional foundation. How would you declare your intention for the summer season? Visualize the moonlight revitalizing your and healing your home and emotional foundation. Release anything that holds you back from achieving emotional security and fulfillment. Picture yourself daring to travel the highest Sagittarian pathway, embracing adventure and seeking higher knowledge and truth about your home and family life. Trust that life will provide many opportunities to develop your emotional and domestic vision. Draw inspiration from Jupiter, embodying its quality of expansion, wisdom, and benevolence. Visualize yourself sending out powerful, positive energy into your home and family, making a meaningful and benevolent impact on your immediate environment. Continue to breathe. Inhale abundance and exhale limitation. At this point, you should be in a deeply peaceful state, totally aware of yourself and enjoying your deep, rhythmical breathing as the life breath sweep in upon you and stand slowly released. While breathing in, visualize a purple glimpse of the zodiac sign Sagittarius centered within a fiery circle. See coming out of the distant darkness into your inner field of visions with its archer. As the symbol is before your inner eye, feel and see it radiating pure Sagittarius energy, the power of uplifting, adventurous and optimistic goal setting. Feel the energy enter as you continue to breathe in. The energy is vibrant and expansive, filled with the spirit of adventure, exploration and wisdom circulating through every part of your being. Slowly exhale while retaining the Sagittarius energy within you. Now picture yourself in a serene, tranquil space where two figures sit at a chessboard. These figures represent different aspects of yourself, your analytical mind and your intuitive wisdom. Watch as they engage in a thoughtful, deliberate game of chess. Each move they make is careful, calculated and considerate of future outcomes. Reflect on the significance of this symbolic game. Consider how strategic thinking and planning can benefit your life journey, especially to your home and emotional foundation. Where are you preparing to let go of habits or beliefs that no longer support your emotional well-being? How can you redefine and express your true emotional needs in a way that aligns with your aspirations and enhances your sense of security? Now consider the influence of Gemini on the opposite side. How can you expand your horizons through communications and interactions with your family and close relationship? How can engaging in discussions and forming connections help you learn and gain wisdom about managing your emotional life and home environment? Reflect on how you can balance your domestic goal with meaningful connections, using strategic thinking to navigate both your inner and outer world. Use this time to align your strategies with your true self. Harness the energy of this full moon in Sagittarius in your 4th house to wrap up the first half of the year. Where can you take thoughtful, calculated steps to manifest emotional abundance and align your home and family life with your core values with an abundance mindset? Affirmation: I embrace the wisdom of strategic foresight in my emotional and domestic decisions. The more I nurture my emotional foundations, the more secure I feel. I attract all good things into my home and family life. I allow this full moon to lovingly release all that confines and binds me, making space for new emotional beginnings. I take action to mindfully and strategically approach my home and family life. I think several steps ahead and move purposely towards my emotional and domestic goals. Now I invite you to visualize the swirling winds of Gemini. The Sun in Gemini in the 10th house brings you capacity for intellectual awareness and insight into your career and public life. The full moon illuminates that everything has a distinct and useful purpose. Even the smallest and most obscure emotional detail. You are in perfect balance between living in the present, remaining curious in your daily emotional interactions, and being aware of the future, planning and gaining fresh perspective to expand your emotional and domestic horizon for the second half of the year. With Jupiter, the ruler of this full moon, preparing to move into Gemini 3 days after the full moon and staying there for a year in your 10th house, you have the opportunity to create a meaningful picture of your home and family life, your career and professions that support your personal growth, even if it doesn't make sense initially. Jupiter in Gemini is the primary healing factor, allowing you to finally release its full potential to facilitate the harmonizations and blending of mental energy for the purpose of clarifying the expressions of emotional abundance and values in everyday life. As you continue to breathe deeply, visualize Sagittarius and Gemini merging within you. They form themselves into a pure white flame, incredibly small but as bright as the sun. You can hardly look upon the breaking point of energy, its center in your heart. Continue to inhale and exhale in a rhythmic pattern. Consciously raise the breaking point of light so that it resides in your head. While exhaling, start mentally radiating the totality of the Sagittarius purple light in all directions from the center of your forehead. As you exhale, the breaking point of the light expands and begins to fill all the space around you in all directions. As you continue breathing in, pause as you watch the brilliant radiance spreading into the vastness of your inner space. Then continue to let the energy go as you take the next exhalation. Now you see the radiance fade as it spread out to infinity, signaling the end of the exercise. Now slowly bring your awareness back to the present moment. Wiggle your fingers and toes, and when you're ready, open your eyes. Carry the energy of this meditation with you. allowing to guide your actions and decisions in the days and weeks to come. Thank you for joining this full moon in Sagittarius meditation. May you navigate your path with strategic wisdom and purposeful actions, always mindful of the bigger picture and the steps ahead. Namaste.